For those of you who just joined us, alright, I'm Carol. I'm one of the Springboks reviewers and I'm from Singapore. So I just showed everyone a view of what a normal neighborhood looks like, and the view right behind me is one of the HDB flats. So my skin type is oily. I have a lot of very clogged and large pores. I'm sorry, I don't think you can see it very clearly. Okay, now you see the bear floating across the screen. I don't think you can see my skin here because the lighting is not fantastic. They switched off all the lights under the void deck at 7 o'clock in the morning to conserve energy. So this is one of the few lights that is still on because it's already morning. So I apologize for that. Okay, excuse me, bear, go away. Oh, there's nothing behind me, don't worry. Okay, so I used to have very oily skin, but I think the items in the Springboks is actually helping a lot. Yes, just to let you know. Okay, I always...
Skin is so glowy.
It does, right? It doesn't? Then what does it look like? It look like what? Don't tell me it look like shit, okay? Okay, there used to be a very big and huge spot down here. I think in this horrible light, you can still see a faint shadow. It's there, it's still there.
Excuse me, bear, go away.
Okay, no, don't come back. Okay, so the spot is still there, but because of the items in the box, skin tone has actually evened out a lot. Yes, and I'm loving the box because all the items inside, they are working together and they seem to complement each other and what I have in my existing routine. Okay, just to... Okay, don't cry, bear. Okay, she wants to know that the bear is crying now because I just shove it away. Okay, just to show you guys. Oh dear, everything's in a mess. I do travel. Don't need lah. Okay, sorry, this is how we interact. Okay, vacuum cleaner oil. By the time she passes me everything, right, I think... Oh, okay, she's pretty fast. What's my favorite Springboks item, Katie is asking. Okay, I will do this. Okay, which one do you like? The 昨天擦脚的. Okay, she is going to also answer your questions, alright? But I'm afraid she's not going to tell you what's the Springboks item because I am not really letting her experiment with the Springboks item. I don't know where's the camera, okay? And she likes the Sabbatical beauty products a lot. So she's going to jump in before me. Before I can tell you what's my Springboks item, she's going to tell you what's her item. What's that thing? 不知道叫什么. She is loving the champagne and gold body cream. Yesterday, after I put on mine, right, she was just right next to me and she was like, 我也要它. She also wants. And the moment you put it on her and she goes like, oh, 很香很香, 对不对? Okay, we speak in a mishmash of English and Chinese. So she was like, it smells so good.
When are you gonna use this?
I'm not gonna use this. This is cleanser. Okay, Adeline, she's asking me, when are you going to make champagne and gold again? Because she's staring at my full jar and she's so worried that it will run out soon. But the problem is I was telling her that is not likely to be coming back anytime soon, and she was like giving me the very, very sad face. You want to give her the sad face? You show Adeline the sad face? Okay, the face was much more sadder than this last night. Okay, I will go through the Springboks items, then as I go along, I will let you know how much I love them and which is my favorite item. Okay? Oh, okay. So just now she was passing me the vacuum cleaner oil, which I just pop back into the bag. So I will follow that by the rows. Okay, then she took this out for me. So this is like my travel size that I always keep in my bag because I do tend to perspire a lot in school. So I keep the travel sizes on hand. So after that, right, it would be the maple essence toner. This is the one. I'm going to order the flow reducers. I always think of the other name. I'll be ordering the flow reducers because I find that the maple essence toner. Oh, okay. Maple essence toner. She just saw that you will not be making it soon and maybe only at the end of the year. You see her face? Okay. So maple essence toner. This is also not in the Springboks, but this is one of the core items that I use. Morning it will be peat. Next item, right, it will be peat because I find that it actually keeps my face pretty matte and it actually conditions my face to get it ready for all the rest. Okay, peat is the one that is almost finished. Okay, never mind jump, because that's not really a Springbox item. But just so everyone knows, I love peat. Okay, and then I always make people stare at me when I'm like in the public. Okay, so next item, the label has already come off. Okay, thank you Christine for coming in. Okay, catch you online much later again. Okay, this is the pearl that I'm loving. Oh, okay, she is very cute. Okay, this is my peat, is also running low. Okay, thank you dear. Okay, so this is the pearl. I love pearl. This is one of my most favorite items. 你先找啊 what? After sun. Okay, this is one of my most favorite items. I have 2 bottles of this. I ordered one previously, so which is why right, this looks so, still looks pretty full. Oh, see? Now this is the off the fluorescent light, so this is morning light, but it's not very bright now. Okay, this is
so
the pearl.
camera is quite light.
What? Oh.
In the
Okay, so I have a full-size peat at home, but I'm going to order one more at a party later on. Okay, so pearl, right? Why do I love pearl? Okay, anyway, pearl is on my face now. I just did the routine like 1 hour ago before I step out of the house to come to the school. I think that pearl, right, it makes my face stay matte, and I love the fact that once I put it on, I'm not going to open up this because my hands are not clean. I'm in the open now. There is a layer on my skin. It keeps my skin pretty matte, and it has a very luxurious feeling. I love the fact that, you know, I can feel the very dewy, very luxurious feeling on my skin when pearl goes on. And this girl, she's trying to read everything again. she saw Lucy. Lucy says, "Oh my God, Adeline, how can you resist that face?" And I go, okay, she's holding my entire pouch and she's laughing. She is so happy.
This is my pouch.
Oh, then I stole your pouch.
Yeah.
Yes, I told you I'm going to use it, right? You are not using it. Okay.
You did not say.
I told you. Every time I tell you something when you're about to sleep, you will not remember the next day.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Yes, I did. Okay.
No. One
Shall
day
not
just
argue
gone
about
missing.
that. Shall not argue about that. Okay. So after pearl, for okay. See, she's better at the product names than me. She knows it's pearl and after sun. So when I say after pearl, she laughs. Pardon her maniac laughter. I'm going to say after pearl again. So normally, right, what I do with after pearl, what I normally do after I put on pearl, it would be the blush. Can you take out blush for me, please? But because the weather in Singapore this couple of days has been horribly hot,
I found it.
and it has been so humid, therefore, right, I am totally skipping blush in the morning. I stopped at 2 drops couple of weeks back when I finally figured out that 2 drops is the amount that I just need. So 2 drops in the morning, 2 drops at night, and 2 drops in my hair when I wash my hair. But I went to 1 drop last week and don't care about them. All the people walking by don't care. Alright, and I figured out that it's going to make my skin absorb the rest of the products much slower later because of the oil. So I actually stopped using blush in the morning, but the pearl is sufficient, which is why I love pearl. It keeps my face matte. So the after sun is in my lap already, so it's okay. Hey, I haven't used it.
Giant ants.
Don't care about the ant. This is out in the public. Of course there's ants. It's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna bite you. You can walk away with the ant comes near.
Inside my bag.
It's not gonna go in your bag. Okay, what does blush smells like? When I first opened this, right, I was telling myself it has a very natural rose scent that I love, and I kept thinking that it has a rose fragrance. 你有被蚊子咬到吗？没有啊，我没有被蚊子咬。You feel a little
Auntie,
bum
you
lah.
long pants leh.
I'm wearing jeans. Okay, very fast. I'll be done with this. Okay. There was this one day that I actually went to the florist to buy flowers because for my religion, right, we do put flowers on the altar. Okay, I'm a Taoist. So that day when I went to the florist and I took the selections that I wanted to the auntie, and she was trimming the stalks, right? And I got what? Ants are bugs. so they must bug you.
No.
That's true. I'm answering and then you are disrupted. Back to this. Okay. This is my life. So don't you love her and don't you hate her? Okay, now she's going to punch me. So I went to the florist, and as the auntie was trimming the stems, right, I caught a whiff of the stem and I'm like, that is exactly how blush smells like, because it is the most freshest, that's bad English, but this is the most freshest floral smell you can have. There is a hint of rose, definitely, because there is rose essential oil inside, but this is the very fresh smell you get when you visit a florist and you smell all the fantastic flower smell. So that, I think, is blush for me. Not just perfume of the rose, but very fresh floral flowers smell at the florist. Yeah, I think that's what blush smells like to me. And people, blush is a fantastic hair product as well, because I have actually stopped using all my other hair products and I wash my hair, right? Blush is what goes onto my hair. So after blush, in the morning, it would be after sun. I don't. I say after sun. Actually, I went for the cross country yesterday. I was in the sun from 7 a.m. all the way to 11 plus, 12 plus. I was in the sun. So if you can see, I don't think you can see. Actually, I have two spots here, very sensitive. It's pinkish here. This morning, it was actually very bright red. No, what did you say? You hee. She just farted. I didn't smell it. I'm so thankful. I didn't smell it. I am only smelling what this is, okay? FYI, after sun, it has a very nice gardenia gardenia smell, and I am still smelling this because this is like a comedy this morning. I'm so sorry, people. Okay, my girl, whenever she's around, she is like, oh dear. Okay, I am still smelling the very nice gardenia smell, and the aloe, I think, is calming the very bright patches here because you farted. Okay, so this is actually two bright spots and it has calmed this very well. I think it's actually the aloe inside. So this is fantastic. Yeah, I love after sun. So if you were to ask me again what's my favorite in the box, right, after sun is going to be another favorite. I cannot pick, actually. I would just go on.
Coming towards you.
I'm just going to. She's going near blow by blow account. I'm just going to put my feet up. Okay, this isn't the public lah. This is how we are sitting. If you can see, actually the floor is very clean. Why must I even put up my feet? I'm not even afraid of ants. This is ridiculous. Okay, so I'm testing the after sun for you by being exposed to the horrible Singapore sun. Two bright spots that is actually almost gone.
It's not even hot. Now it's summer.
It's pretty cool now because it's in the morning, my dear girl. It's 7 a.m. plus. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. I think it's only 20 plus. But before you know it, it's going to skyrocket 35 degrees in the afternoon. Going on to the record to say that I'm quite amazed by the spring box because all of these items, right, after sun, donkey milk gel sleeping pack, and the pearl, it's already existing as one of the items already on the website. I don't suppose we would actually be using them in this combination, but the fact that, Adeline, you put them in the box, you throw them onto the box together so that we would actually test them, I find that they complement each other pretty well. For example, blush, it acts as the layer to, boost everything that comes up after we put on the blush, and donkey milk gel sits fantastically well on the skin. It doesn't peel, it doesn't flake. 肚子饿，等下去吃东西。 And after sun, frankly speaking, I wouldn't actually be buying after sun because that was my impression prior to this, because I already have a lot of, so-called after sunburn products, aloe on the market. But once I have tried this, I am a convert. The other day, and as I was on the group chat with the rest of the reviewers, I was telling them, right, I can't wait for the party. I can't wait for the spring box to be released because I am so in love with all these items, right? I am probably going to go ahead and get the full sizes. Maybe I would incorporate them with the rest of my routine. I may not be using everything together as in like, you know, doing the review for the box, but everything is definitely going to go into my collection, definitely. And now she's nagging me. So just a very quick one for the PM routine, which I also cut everything down by half. What I used to put 2 drops, I now use 1 drop. What I used to put 4 drops, now I go 1 or 2 drops only. So at the night, right, it will still be double cleansing, VCCO and Rose. That is my favorite out of all the items. After that, it will be Asian Powerhouse, Pit, then Dorian Gray. I always smile when I say Dorian Gray. Then it will be Marine, followed by Blush. What? She is playing a stupid game. You know, there's this game online, right, that when you go, that thing would jump. And in order for it to jump, right, you actually need to scream at the top of your lungs. So if you see or hear someone screaming for no reason when I do my videos, right, that would be her playing on her video. You are interrupting me. You are interrupting me. So this is how she plays. Okay, this turn around. Okay, so Dorian Gray. After that, I will be using Marine, which is I also believe helping. Go away. Marine, then Blush, and I would actually follow up that with actually the Donkey Milk Gel Sleeping Pack, or my other creams, Donkey or Camel, depending on the need. Okay, am I back? I think I'm back. Okay, it just went off for a while. Okay, I mentioned I have actually learned to listen to my skin and see how it works, because sometimes when I put on too much of a product, it gets oily the next day, and when I reduce the amount used, right, next day the skin goes back to what I am experiencing these days, which means to say less shine, less oil. And yeah, now she's going to go behind me. She's so impatient now. Okay, so okay, before I go off, right, because we are running short of time, I do need to report to school for the fact. Can you help me put this back, please? Thank you so much. That is her very unhappy face. Katie, thank you. Actually, this is all courtesy of the Springboks. Before that, I was using Sabbatical beauty products, but I am probably using them all wrong because I mix and match them without really knowing my skin concerns. So right now, having items that is actually prescribed, I think, is that the correct word? But at least designed for skin, so I think skin is improving much more. Just one question before I go off. I think because people are watching, Adeline, maybe you can help, and whoever you know the answer to this, you can actually share. I have been using Donkey Milk Gel Sleeping Pack, and I realized that when I use Donkey Milk Gel, right, after I lay it on over blush, it doesn't peel, it doesn't flake. But the next morning, I actually surfaced this in one of my reviews, routine reviews. That is, I gesture a lot, right? So, yadi. Okay, so what happens is, next morning when I cleanse my face, I would still double cleanse. Okay, so what happens is, I will get brown stuff coming off. In the last review, I said I changed my pillowcase. So I don't think that is so. I did. Okay, so I'm not going to argue about that, but I did. So I'm not sure if it's the sleeping pack. Is Donkey Milk Gel exfoliating, or does it have things inside that encourages cell turnover? Because when I use sake and rice coupled with sake and rice, repeated that twice. When I use sake and rice, she pressed something. When I use sake and rice with blush, it doesn't happen. When I use only Donkey Milk Gel with no blush, that happens. And when I use Donkey Gel, right, over blush, the next morning, right, when I double cleanse, I would get brown stuff coming off. So the first time I posted that online, I was told that it's probably breeds, you know, the dead skin cells, because I put on Marine before. Marine is the only stuff that is brownish in color. And I did wonder, that happens 3 times before. So, but the film is not, the powdering from the film is actually milky when I just use donkey gel. But when I put on blush the next morning, the things that come off, right, it's actually brownish. Maybe I should do that and take a photo and show you guys. Okay, so maybe the next few days I will do that again, and if it happens again, so far that happens 3 or 4 times. When that happens, I'll post the picture again so that y'all can see. Yeah, and no, there's this very trending dance that is online now, that is viral. Sorry. So she is actually doing the dance out of sight now. Yeah. Okay, so I'm hoping it's exfoliating because that means skin cells is coming. What? My God, the cat is so far away. The cat is not going to come near us.
It's coming.
Okay. The cat is not going to kill you. Okay. So see, the cat is still so far away, and she's saying the cat is coming. The cat is not going to kill you. The cat is not going to bite you. Okay. We are running short of time. I need to go every pot. So I'm so sorry. This is a hilarious comedy in the making this morning. For those of you with questions, right, regarding my routine,
put in the comment.
Yes, I put in the comment, whatever. All right, I will try to come and attend to you shortly. This is what she has been telling me every time I try to go live. So if you're watching this on YouTube later, okay, I'm getting more stairs. Okay, do like the video and do subscribe to the channel. I'm going to run to the school now. I have to run. So sorry that this is so impromptu. Thank you for your time, ladies. Okay, go to the washroom. Be prepared for the party later. I will go online once I settle all my students. Okay, so thank you for a lovely time this morning. And tomorrow, catch me doing the review for blush. Oops. A student just walked past and he's staring at me. Oh my God. All right. All right, thank you, ladies. Okay, bye-bye. See you later.